It all began one chilly morning when I found myself sitting on the edge of my bed, rubbing my aching knees and feeling a deep sense of frustration. At 77, I never imagined something as simple as getting comfortable under the sheets could feel so complicated. That morning, I realized how much I missed the ease and closeness my partner and I once enjoyed, an intimacy we took for granted in our younger days. Yet here I was, struggling to climb onto a mattress that felt 2 feet too high, worried about my balance and in constant fear that any wrong move might trigger sudden pain. It wasn't just the physical discomfort, it was the creeping anxiety that I was losing a part of myself, the part that longed for warmth, connection, and companionship. I knew if I didn't address this soon, it might not only rob me of cherished moments with my loved one, but also damage my self-esteem and sense of independence. In speaking with friends, I discovered I wasn't alone. Many of us who've passed 75 are dealing with the same challenges: stiff joints, fear of falling, difficulty maneuvering around the bedroom, and the emotional burden that comes with feeling like your body's betraying you. When you lose the simple ability to move freely in your own bed, what else slips away? You might shy away from physical affection, retreat from trying new ways to connect, or even avoid visiting family because you feel too drained to do anything but rest. The consequences stretch far beyond the bedroom, affecting your entire sense of belonging and confidence. But it doesn't have to be that way. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share 6 practical modifications you can make to your bedroom that can help reignite the closeness you crave, even if you're managing limited mobility. You'll learn about clever, often overlooked adjustments that not only make physical movement easier, but also restore a feeling of safety and excitement. And I urge you to stick around until the very end, because the final tip may surprise you with how powerfully it can transform your nightly routine. These aren't just my opinions. Doctors and mobility specialists are finally recognizing how vital these adjustments can be for maintaining both physical well-being and emotional health as we age. Before we dive in, consider subscribing and tapping the notification bell if you haven't already. That way you won't miss any upcoming videos on how to stay active, vibrant, and connected well into your 80s and beyond. If you end up liking what you learn here, drop a 1 in the comments. If you don't find it helpful, drop a 0 so I know what I can improve. My goal is to give you actionable advice that truly makes a difference. Now let's explore 6 bedroom modifications that can help bring relief, foster closer connection with your partner, and restore the sense of comfort and confidence you deserve. Practical 1. Lowering the barrier. Rethinking bed height for easier access. Most people assume that a plush, high bed is the ultimate mark of comfort. We see it in the ads: thick mattresses and towering frames that look luxurious. But the irony is that what appears luxurious might actually be hurting your health and love life. The common misconception is that a higher bed feels more adult or more supportive. But for seniors over 75, this can quickly turn into a risky obstacle. Take Evelyn, 79, who spent months avoiding intimate moments with her husband because just getting into bed felt like scaling a small mountain. She'd brace her hands on the mattress, tense her shoulders, and hoist herself up, worried each time that her knees might give out. Over time, the fear of falling became stronger than her desire for closeness. She found herself inching farther and farther from her spouse, both physically and emotionally. That all changed when she decided to lower her bed by removing the bulky box spring and opting for a simple, adjustable base. This surprising insight, making the bed lower, instantly reduced the strain on her joints. No more mini leaps of faith to get settled. Now she and her husband can lie down together without that awkward scramble, and she's rediscovered a sense of ease and confidence. If you're thinking, but won't a lower bed look odd or feel less supportive? Consider this. The real luxury is convenience. A bed at the right height, somewhere around your knee level, allows you to slide in and out with minimal bending and no fear of tumbling. You can measure your current bed by standing next to it and seeing if your hips are significantly higher or lower than the mattress surface. If you have to tiptoe or do a mini squat, it's time to adjust. Start by removing any unnecessary risers or layers that raise the bed. Alternatively, invest in an adjustable frame that lets you choose the perfect setting for your mobility needs. The emotional benefit? Peace of mind and a fresh invitation to be close without the worry of a precarious climb. When you're confident you won't slip or strain, you naturally feel more open to touching, cuddling, and all the little moments of intimacy that really matter. You and your partner can focus on each other rather than juggling pillows or finding the right angle to hoist yourself up. That gentle security can restore the spark of connection you've missed. 2. Supporting independence. Installing strategic handrails and grab bars. A lot of seniors believe that adding handrails or grab bars near the bed is like giving in to old age. They think that's something you see in hospital rooms, not my cozy bedroom. But the truth is, these discrete safety features can mean the difference between a bedroom that feels like a hazard course and one that allows you to move with confidence. Consider Paul, 81, who used to dread the simple act of repositioning himself at night. Each shift felt like a balancing act, and he often ended up feeling clumsy. He wouldn't even think about cuddling his wife because he was so worried about losing his balance when leaning over. Then he installed a sleek grab bar on the side of his bed. It didn't look institutional or obvious. Instead, it blended into the room, but provided just enough support to help him maneuver. Almost overnight, his nighttime routine changed. Instead of gingerly inching toward his wife in bed, he could scoot closer without feeling unstable. Studies suggest that small environmental modifications significantly reduce fall risks for seniors, and that sense of security can dramatically enhance intimacy. No longer do you hold your breath when shifting positions or offering a warm embrace. The sense of freedom is exhilarating. You're in control, not your joints or your fear of falling. If you worry about aesthetics, there are many modern, stylish options that can match your bedroom decor. You can even opt for handrails that clamp onto the bed frame, making them simple to remove if you prefer. The key is to place them in spots where you naturally reach for support, beside the bed, near the headboard, or along the wall if you need something to hold on to when walking around. A single well-placed bar can spare you from that pang of anxiety every time you move. And the emotional payoff? Handrails and grab bars can be your silent partner in regaining a sense of dignity. Instead of feeling like you're always at risk, you feel proactive, capable, and free to share tender moments with your loved one. Those feelings of relief spill over into every aspect of your relationship because you're no longer navigating each night with trepidation. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now might be a good time to do so. Your support helps us continue creating content to keep you informed and inspired. 3. Strategic lighting, setting the mood with easy-to-reach controls. Conventional wisdom says, just turn off the lights when you're ready to sleep. But that overlooks how vital good lighting is for setting the tone and ensuring safe movement. Many seniors assume dim lighting is best for relaxation, yet they stumble around when nature calls at 2 a.m. The real issue is having the right kind of light, at the right time, with minimal effort. We see this in Anne's story. At 77, she loved reading in bed, but her old bedside lamp switch was located so far back that she had to twist her body to reach it. On more than one occasion, she nearly toppled forward while trying to switch it off. Her frustration grew nightly. Even worse, if she wanted to make a quick trip to the bathroom, she'd have to navigate the bedroom in the dark or fumble for the overhead switch. The surprising insight came when her granddaughter gifted her a remote-controlled lamp and motion-activated nightlight set. With a small remote she kept right by her pillow and could adjust the brightness without contorting her torso, and the gentle glow of the nightlight guided her path without jarring her fully awake. Practical steps to replicate Anne's success start with rethinking bedside lighting. Move lamps within easy reach or install wall sconces at shoulder height. Consider adding motion sensors to low-level lights along the baseboard or floor. This way, anytime you get up, a soft glow will guide you. You can also explore smart bulbs, which allow you to control brightness and color temperature with a smartphone or small remote. The simpler you make it to adjust the light, the more you'll use it, and the less strain you'll put on your body. The emotional benefit here is twofold. First, you reduce the anxiety of stumbling in the dark. Second, you create a soothing ambiance that can actually enhance your intimate moments. Soft, warm lighting can be incredibly inviting, encouraging you to linger in the moment. Instead of flicking on a harsh overhead light that destroys the mood, a gradual shift from dim to bright can ease you in and out of rest. That sense of calm fosters deeper relaxation and a better opportunity to connect with your partner without the jolt of stark lighting. 2. The comfort layer. Introducing wedge pillows and supportive cushions. There's a common misconception that standard pillows are sufficient for every kind of support. If you need to adjust your angle, just stack up 2 or 3. But for many seniors, piling up pillows can feel unstable. They slide around, lose their shape, or compress too much under weight. The reality is, specialized cushions or wedge pillows can be a game changer for promoting ease of movement and better positioning during intimate moments. Imagine David, 76, who struggled to find a comfortable angle for nighttime cuddles. He'd try to wrap his arm around his wife, but his shoulder would ache after a few minutes. Then he'd prop himself up on a couple of pillows, only to have them slip out from under him. The frustration sucked the joy out of what should have been a warm, bonding experience. Finally, he picked up a wedge pillow designed to maintain its shape and support his upper back and neck. It even came with small bolsters he could tuck under his arms. That one purchase turned an awkward shuffle of pillows into a stable, cozy nook where he and his wife could talk, laugh, and share comforting moments without constantly readjusting. Choosing the right wedge or cushion involves a bit of experimenting. Look for ergonomic shapes that match your preferred sleeping or sitting positions. Some seniors benefit from a leg wedge that slightly elevates the knees, easing lower back strain. Others prefer a back wedge with multiple sections that can fold to create different angles. Consider materials like memory foam with cooling gel if you tend to feel warm at night. The overarching principle is straightforward. Reduce the energy you waste battling pillows. Let the cushions do the work so you can devote your attention to each other. This transformation goes beyond physical comfort. By freeing yourself from wrestling with unsupportive pillows, you remove a major barrier to physical closeness. Instead of wincing and shifting every few minutes, you can sink into a shared moment. Your partner feels your presence fully, and you feel theirs. That emotional closeness is priceless because it reminds you both that while the body may need extra support now, love, warmth, and connection remain ever present. If you're still watching and this is resonating with you, please comment 4 below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. There's more helpful content on the way, and your subscription ensures you'll never miss an update. 5 safe pathways removing clutter and adding soft flooring. Many seniors think, I know my bedroom like the back of my hand. I don't really need to change anything. But that overlooks how easily a small item on the floor can become a tripping hazard, especially when your mobility isn't what it used to be. Then there's the common belief that plush carpeting is automatically the best option. In reality, thick carpet can sometimes catch on walkers or canes, and scattered rugs can curl or bunch up, posing hidden dangers. Consider the experience of Anita, 80, who longed to be more playful with her partner, enjoying spontaneous moments that bring laughter and closeness. Yet every time she tried to scoot around the bed quickly, she'd catch her foot on the corner of a rug, or she'd sidestep a small footstool she forgot was there. One night she nearly took a tumble. The fear of falling zapped any sense of fun. When she removed all non-essential furniture, secured the rugs with non-slip backing, and added low-pile carpet tiles in strategic areas, it was like a different space. Walking around at night felt secure, and those impulsive, affectionate moments became possible again. She didn't have to shuffle or watch her every step. She was free to move confidently. A safe pathway has a remarkable emotional effect. It opens up your world again. Instead of feeling anchored by caution, you can explore the space with your partner, whether that means sharing a slow dance in your pajamas or simply moving around to find a new cuddling spot without fear of tripping. If your bedroom has hardwood or tile, consider soft, interlocking mats or a thin rug that grips the floor. Ensure there's a clear route from the door to the bed and from the bed to the bathroom, removing any furniture that clutters that path. Even a small nightstand with sharp corners can be replaced with a rounded table if it helps you navigate more freely. The transformation you'll feel is one of relief. Relief from tension and worry. Relief from the psychological strain that comes with always having to calculate your next move. When the path is clear, you can focus on enjoying each moment of closeness and connection. And that sense of emotional freedom is invaluable, feeding directly into a healthier, more vibrant sense of intimacy. 6. Adjustable bed bases, elevating comfort and confidence. Many seniors assume adjustable beds are only for hospital settings or people with severe medical issues. However, the surprising truth is that an adjustable bed base can revolutionize how you experience rest, relaxation, and intimate moments, even if your mobility challenges are moderate. Take the story of Clara, 78, who had hip surgery a couple of years ago and found lying flat on a standard mattress increasingly uncomfortable. She'd rely on multiple pillows to prop herself up, but they'd shift or lose shape. Rolling from side to side felt like an ordeal, and she gradually avoided nighttime closeness with her partner. But when she decided to invest in an adjustable bed that allowed her to elevate her head and knees slightly, everything changed. She found the sweet spot for her back and hips, discovered new positions that allowed for gentle physical affection, and, most importantly, she regained a sense of control over her body. With the push of a button, she could adjust her angle without fumbling for pillows. Adjustable bases aren't just for addressing medical needs. They also make it simpler to lean closer to your partner, read together, or watch a movie in bed without straining your neck. The elevation can help reduce swelling in the legs, support your lower back, and decrease acid reflux. The sense of security it provides can be life-changing. You're no longer forced into one flat position. You have options that cater to your comfort level. If budget is a concern, there are more affordable adjustable frames on the market these days, and some insurance plans may even assist if there's a documented medical benefit. Think of it as an investment in your quality of life. Every night you get to choose how you feel most comfortable, making closeness a natural extension of that comfort, rather than an afterthought you have to work around. If you're still here and see yourself trying any of these modifications, comment 6 below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. It really helps this community grow and ensures we can keep sharing ideas to keep you feeling connected and empowered. Now that we've explored these 6 modifications, it's time to bring everything together. Every one of the changes we've covered, from adjusting your bed height to installing grab bars, from better lighting to specialized cushions, from clearing pathways to investing in an adjustable bed, serves a bigger goal, enabling you to reclaim a sense of freedom and closeness in your most private space. Take a moment to imagine how these shifts could drastically improve your nightly routine. Picture yourself easily getting into bed, turning on soft lighting with a click, settling into a supportive cushion, and moving around without the nagging fear of tripping or straining. That sense of relief is profound. When you're no longer dominated by worry or discomfort, you have so much more room for genuine connection with yourself, your partner, and even the friends or family who might stay over from time to time. The real urgency here is that every day you wait is a day you could be missing out on the affectionate moments that truly matter. Sometimes we assume that intimacy declines naturally with age, but often it's our environment that creates barriers, not our hearts. With each small modification, you're not just making your bedroom safer, you're creating a welcoming haven for love, laughter, and a sense of being truly alive. Which of these points stood out to you the most? Visualize how your bedroom might look, and more importantly, how you might feel if you took even one of these steps today. Maybe you'll start by moving clutter out of the way or measuring your bed height. Maybe you'll talk to a loved one about installing a grab bar, or perhaps you'll research an adjustable bed base to see if it fits your budget and needs. Whatever your starting point, the key is to see this not as a list of chores, but as a chance to reimagine how you live and love every single night. If you found at least one helpful idea, let us know in the comments and share how you plan to implement it. Your feedback not only encourages others who might be feeling hesitant, it also keeps our community vibrant and supportive. Don't forget, liking and subscribing will allow us to bring you more actionable insights from mobility tips to ways of staying mentally sharp and emotionally fulfilled. You hold the power to make these changes. Each small tweak is a reminder that your age does not define your capacity for closeness, comfort, and joy. So take that first step. Even if it's just clearing a path or adding a single wedge pillow, you'll feel an immediate shift in how you approach bedtime. And that spark of transformation might just expand into every corner of your life. Go ahead and take charge. You deserve to end each day in a space that nurtures not only your body but also your heart.